Good afternoon, students. So in today's class we are going to discuss about conjugate surds. So let me give the definition of a conjugate surd. Two binomial surds which differ only in the sign between them are called conjugate surds. So here the sign is nothing but plus or minus. So let me write the definition. Two binomial surds two binomial surds which differ only the sign between them, which differ only the sign, it is plus or minus between them, are called conjugate surds. So let us give some examples now. So here a plus root b and a minus root b, a plus root b and a minus root b are conjugate surds. And then we give another one, root a plus root b, and root a minus root b, are conjugate surds. See here, these two binomial surds differ only in the sign. Here it is plus and here we have the minus. So this is all about the conjugate surds. Next we are going to solve some example problems on the surds. Well, the first example problem, it is find the value of x if cube root of 4x minus 5 which is equals to 5. So here we have to find the value of x. So I will write the given question as it is. Cube root of 4x minus 5 which is equals to 5. So now here we have to eliminate the cube root. So for that we need to cube on both sides. Cubing on both sides. So what do we get now? Cube root of 4x minus 5 whole to the power 3 which is equals to 5 cube. Both the sides we are cubing. So now here cube and cube root get cancels. We are left out with only 4x minus 5 which is equals to 5 cube will be 5 into 5 into 5. That will give us 125. So now see here, 4x which is equals to, so I take minus 5 to the RHS, it becomes plus 5. So 125 plus 5. So 4x which is equals to, we get 130. X which is equals to 130 divided by 4. So x is equals to, so simplify this, we get 32.5. 32.5. So this is the required value of x. This is all about the first example problem. The problem it is, if x is equals to 1 minus root 2, then find the value of x minus 1 by x whole cube. So here we have the value of x and we have to find 1 by x value. Let us go ahead with that. So I go for 1 by x. 1 by x which is equals to 1 divided by 1 minus root 2. So now we have to go for the rationalization. Multiply and divide by the opposite sign of the denominator. So 1 by x which is equals to 1 divided by 1 minus root 2 into 1 plus root 2 divided by 1 plus root 2. So now 1 by x which is equals to 1 into 1 plus root 2 will be 1 plus root 2, then divided by, this is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. That will give us a square minus b square. So a square, that is 1 square, minus b square, that is root 2 the whole square. So in the next step, 1 by x which is equals to, so here square and root get cancels. 1 square will be 1. 1 minus 2 will be minus 1. 1 plus root 2. 1 plus root 2 divided by minus 1. So this can be written as 1 by x which is equals to minus of 1 plus root 2. So now I go for the given condition. So here, therefore x minus 1 by x whole to the power 3, this is equals to, let us substitute the value of x here. It is 1 minus root 2. 1 minus root 2, then minus of, write this one 1 by x. So minus into this minus will be plus. Plus we get 1 plus root 2 the whole to the power 3. So now minus root 2 plus root 2 get cancels. 1 plus 1 it is 2. So we get 2 raised to 3. This is equals to 8. Therefore the value of x minus 1 by x whole to the power 3 it is 8. So this is all about the second example problem. Well, the third example problem it is, if x is equals to root 3 plus root 2 divided by root 3 minus root 2 and y which is equals to root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 plus root 2, then find x square plus y square. So see here. So I go for x now. X which is equals to root 3 plus root 2 divided by root 3 minus root 2. So x which is equal to, we have to go for the rationalization here, root 3 plus root 2 divided by root 3 minus root 2, then multiply and divide by the opposite sign of the denominator. So we have to multiply and divide by root 3 plus root 2. So here we get root 3 plus root 2. So now x which is equals to, the numerator is in the form of a plus b into a plus b. So that is nothing but a plus b the whole square. So root 3 plus root 2 the whole square divided by a minus b into a plus b. It is a square minus b square. So root 3 square minus root 2 square. So now see here, in the next step, x which is equals to, so the numerator is in the form of a plus b the whole square. Let us expand it. A square, that is root 3 square plus b square root 2 square plus 2ab, 2 into root 3 into root 2, 2 into root 3 into root 2 divided by, so here square and root and here square and root get cancelled. 3 minus 2 it is 1. So write 1 here. So now square and root, here square and root get cancelled. X which is equals to 3 plus 2 it is 5. So 5 plus 2 times root 3 into root 2, it is root 6. So these two will be multiplied. Root a into root b will always be root ab. So that is why this becomes 5 times 5 plus 2 times root 6. So next we have to go for y. Now y which is equals to root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 plus root 2. So y which is equals to root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 plus root 2. So multiply and divide by the opposite sign of the denominator. We get root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 minus root 2. So now see here y which is equals to, the numerator is in the form of a minus b into a minus b, that is a minus b the whole square. So we get root 3 minus root 2 the whole square divided by a plus b into a minus b will be a square minus b square, that is root 3 square minus root 2 square. So now in the next step, so here square and root get cancels and square and root get cancels. The numerator is in the form of a minus b the whole square. Let us expand that. Y which is equals to a square root 3 square plus b square minus 2ab, that is minus 2 into root 3 into root 2 divided by 3 minus 2, it is 1. So now square and root, here also square and root get cancels. Y which is equals to 3 plus 2, it is 5. So 5 minus 2 times root 6. Root 3 into root 2 will be root 6 divided by 1. So that I have not written. We have got the value of x and y. Next we have to go for x square plus y square. So therefore x square plus y square, this is equals to, I write x square now. So 5 plus 2 root 6, 5 plus 2 root 6 the whole square plus y square. Then 5 minus 2 root 6 the whole square. So now expand this now. A plus b the whole square and here a minus b the whole square. A square, 5 square will be 25 plus b square, 2 into root 6 the whole square. So here 2 times root 6 the whole square. The square applies to the first term as well as to the second term. So here 2 square will be 4 and root 6 square. Square and root get cancelled. We have only 6. So 6 into 4 it is 24. 24 plus 2ab. So 2 into 5 into this term. So 2 into 5 it is 10. 10 into 2 it is 20. So 20 times root 6. 20 times root 6. So this is a minus b the whole square. We get the same term, but here we get minus sign. So now plus 25 plus 24 and then minus 20 times root 6. So here plus 20 times root 6 and minus 20 times root 6 get cancelled, and then 25 plus 25 will be 50, and then 24 plus 24 will be 48. 50 plus 48 will be 98. So it is 98. So this is the required value of x square plus y square. Well, the next problem it is if root x minus root 12 which is equals to root 4 minus root x, then find the value of x. So let us go ahead with the solution. Let me write the given question. Root x minus root 12, this is equals to root 4 minus root x. So now I take minus root x to the LHS and minus root 12 to the RHS. So root x I write it as it is plus root x, which is equals to root 4 plus root 12. Root 12. Then root x plus root x will be 2 times root x. 2 times root x, which is equals to. So now, what is the value of root 4 here? It is 2. 2 plus. So now root 12 can be written as 4 into 3. So here 12 I have written in this form, 4 into 3. So now 2 root x plus 2 plus. So now take 4 outside the square root, it becomes 2 into root 3. So now 2 root x, which is equals to, in this I can take 2 common, we get 1 plus root 3, 1 plus root 3. So root 2 and 2 get cancelled. We have 2 get cancelled. We have root x, which is equals to 1 plus root 3. But we want the value of x. Square on both the sides. So squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. So what do we get now? Root x the whole square, which is equals to 1 plus root 3 the whole square. So now here square and root get cancelled. We have x, which is equals to a plus b the whole square. A square, that is 1 square will be 1 plus root 3 square plus 2ab. 2 into 1 into root 3, that is 2 times root 3. So here square and root get cancelled. So 1 plus 3 is 4. X, which is equals to 4 plus 2 times root 3. 4 plus 2 times root 3. So this is the required value of x. So this is all about the today's class.